Hello, my name is Fatima and I am a student at Business USAN North. I'm currently in Dr. Cowan's psychology lab and my mentor is Gabe.
My name is Valeria Toscano Pastos. I graduated from Flint Hills High School and our project focuses on examining time and place cells associated with spatial cognition in rats. In our lab, we want to see what the exact neural processing behind spatial cognition is. This field is important and developing as it helps us understand how neural signaling works between the brain.
So what does my lab do in order to answer our question? First, we train the rats so that we can get them used to being able to perform the given task, and then we have a surgery where we implant an electrode, and then we have a recording session, and in that recording session we record their behavior and their neural data, and then we process the information that we collect using a software called MATLAB, and that's what we do.
Now welcome to the recording room. Here we train rats prior to the surgery and record after the surgery with their electrode implant. So the string you see on the rat's head is an electrode that is connected to the computer so that we can collect brain activity. And above the rat is a camera that records his behavior. So he pulls a string and he gets a reward, and as a reward they get an insurance drink, which is really good. Here you will see a computer that shows their neural activity from the electrode.
In the surgery room, we help our PhD student mentors perform implant surgeries on the rat subjects. The surgery begins with the craniotomy, which involves removing a piece of the dura, then mapping out the center of the skull, also known as bregma, and making measurements necessary for the correct placement of our touchwood implant. Then the skull is drilled, the implant and some ground screws are placed, and the implant is glued down with dental cement. The rats recover for weeks leading up to the first recording and training. It's important to science and society because it helps us understand how the brain works and how certain neural processes work, specifically cognition.
One result that we found is that ketamine will increase the cognition of rats by allowing the hippocampus to expand backwards.
We found that place and time cells map out spatial cognition in rats.
The two questions I have is one, what is the mechanism underlining how an electrode picks up cell activity? The second question is, would the dosage of ketamine affect the learning rate of a rat? If so, what is the appropriate dosage?
My two remaining questions are, what is the mechanism of pyramidal cells, and how would the FDA pass drugs that are used for learning?
As an intern, my contributions to this research is handling rats and helping train them, and then also assisting in surgeries.
In the lab, I have trained the rats to do the motor skills necessary for electrophysiological examination, and I also help and aid in implant surgeries.